Okay, so hello guys, and welcome to another stream. And today I will be playing a mod for Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door called Hero Mode, and I've been following this project for a while, and I know there's been other demos for this, but I wanted to check this out since it just released and everything, and yeah, so let's create a file here. But yeah, this is basically, I mean, the main thing that it is like a harder version of the Thousand Year Door, but it also adds some like new things as well. Like I think there's some changes to the story, and also like changes with the gameplay as well. So we'll have to see here. Hello Cole.mp9, welcome to the stream. I like the remixed music. I like Mario with his hat off here. Yeah, okay, the widescreen is working. Okay, sometimes it doesn't always work when I try to run Thousand Year Door and Dolphin, but it's working, so, okay. Also, does the audio sound okay? I just want to make sure it sounds alright. Hey, Soshi the Yoshi. And hey, Leaf. I know, you're definitely interested in, Paper Mario, so thank you for joining the stream. But yeah, I've been following this project for quite a while. Um, yeah, I think since 2020 is kind of when I started following this. But yeah, it's really interesting. I really like the remixed music here. I know this music right here is from Paper Mario 64, but I think this is really cool. Okay. But yeah, so if you haven't heard of this before, this is basically a mod for the Thousand Year Door. That it's harder, and it also like adds a lot of new things as well. I believe this is like the biggest project in the works for Thousand Year Door right now, but it's really cool. Okay, I think the save blocks look different. Okay, and some of the NPCs have new designs here. That's cool. Okay, I like this new dialogue here. And I like the design here, for Mario. It looks really nice. And the Goombella design too looks great. Yeah, this is really cool. Okay. If I can get mods to work on Nintendo, I may play this after I finish my replay of Thousand Year Door. Yeah, this is really cool. I think the first chapter is finished so far. I'm not sure like how the progress is. Okay. Okay, so it's the Paper Mario 64 mini boss theme. That's cool. Yeah, I think it's a remix of it too. Okay. I was trying the Super Guard, but I guess I'm not like used to doing it on my emulator. Because I haven't played Thousand Year Door on here for a while, so I don't know. There might be a bit of input lag here. Yeah, let's try that again. Okay. But yeah, the music is really cool. There we go. Okay, there we go. Hey, Demeech. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm not sure if it's input lag or, I'm just used to play, because I've been playing a lot of Paper Mario 64 lately, and the timing is slightly different. The Red Ape family. Oh no, please don't remind me of that. Don't remind me of that. Is this a ROM hack? Or a mode in the game? This is actually, yeah, this is actually a mod, that I've been interested in lately. It's basically kind of like, it's like, it adds some, like, extra content in the game, and it's also harder, so I think it's really cool. And also, you're welcome to join the stream. Oh wow, you get a lot of star points. I don't know, blocking seems... I'm not sure if the blocking changed, but it seems a bit different. Yeah, I'm trying to block, but for some reason it's not, like, registering. Okay, it worked now. Okay. I know I'm kind of bad at this right now, but maybe if I played it on my Wii, it would be better because I've had trouble using like Dolphin for Thousand Year Door in the past, so I might try it on the Wii, but oh, and also Sociable Scene 35, that's going well. It's just I've just been pretty busy lately. And I'm currently working on a retrospective. Yeah, for some reason it's like, I don't know, it's like blocking is kind of weird right now. Like on when I try to play it on Dolphin, I'm not sure if it's input lag or something else, but it wasn't like blocking because that's because I kind of need to do that right now with this. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't block there. I pressed A at the right time. Yeah, that's weird. I was trying to block, but it didn't register. Yeah, the timing is kind of weird. I'm not sure if that was adjusted, in this mod, but... That's why I keep dying, because I'm not blocking at the right time. And then, like, once I'm at, like, a very... Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's not letting me block until, like... Okay, there we go. That should... Okay, that helps. Okay. The timing is a bit different. I think that might have been changed, but, Okay. Yeah, it's, for some reason the blocking is not registering until I've like a very low amount of health. So let's try this again. I know it looks like I'm horrible at this because I can't even get past this boss here, but um, I don't know. It might be input lag. Like, because I would usually get by at something like this, usually in a normal playthrough. Because I've played this game, like, a million times. Yeah, it's, like, not letting me block for some reason. Or it's like the timing is really weird. Yeah, it's like only... I don't know. This is weird. I might reset the game. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that right now, but, I... I was just testing to see if there was any input lag. Okay. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, did you hear, like, did I, like, not time that right? Or was that, like, because I would usually block that if I pressed that, because I was pressing A once, like, I guess it's like, I don't know, I didn't really hear anything about the blocking thing being changed here, or the action command time being changed here. Okay. Okay, now, okay, I think I get it now. It might be changed. So... let's try this again. Sorry about me losing a million times to the tutorial boss, but it didn't block that time. Okay. Not that time. Okay, let's try at least going for this. Okay. Okay, didn't work that time. I'm wondering, does it, like, give you, like, a higher chance of blocking, or, like, a higher, like a greater time to be able to block, like, when you're in peril or danger on here? I don't know. But the block window is, like, it seems like it's, I know, like, let me see. I saw something about this mod, like, saying that you don't need to know how to super guard to play it, but I don't know, like, it's just, I do know how to super guard and everything, but, I do it better on, like, the Wii, like, where there's, like, absolutely no input lag. Okay. It might be the emulator, because I was able to block and super... Okay. Yeah, that might be what it is. Because I don't think I can super guard on Dolphin, but I can on the, on the Wii. I've always had, like, issues with blocking and things on, Dolphin, so I hope that wasn't, like, changed in this mod, because, I mean, like, I feel like I might have to actually play this on Wii to get, like, a better experience, but... Okay. And then once I do block successfully, I die. Yeah, the Paper Mario 64 remix is really good. Imagine if there was a Zula Patrol cutaway in Family Guy. Lois, this is worse than the time I was on Zula Patrol. Okay. Okay. Okay, finally. Oh, and another thing that I actually like about this mod is that it actually changes the, it actually changes, like, the, stats for when you're in peril. It does it, like, every... Okay, finally. Okay, there we go. So it actually has a percentage this time for when you're in peril and when you're in danger or when you're in peril. It's actually a percentage this time rather than danger being 5 and then peril being 1 HP. So it's actually like percentages this time, which is actually really cool. I like the recoloring of the X-Nauts. That's pretty cool. And Goombella's new design is really cool as well. Okay. Yeah, I'll call you now, Demeech. Hey!
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, cool. How's it going, Reese? How's it going, everyone in the chat? How are you doing this lovely evening?
I'm feeling very papery right now.
I see you paper cut to the chase.
But basically, I'm playing a mod for Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, and this is kind of like a harder version of it. And then there's also like a lot of changes they made to like the story and the NPCs, and they added like new mechanics to it as well. So it's really cool.
It looks pretty cool from what I'm seeing. I didn't even know there were really GameCube hacks out there, because I know there are for the Wii and most systems, but I'm surprised that there is a hack. I mean, this isn't to the scale of something like newer, but regardless, still a little bit surprising to see.
Yeah, I feel like most Paper Mario mods and ROM hacks are for 64, like most of them that I've seen. But there's actually a lot of different ROM hacks and different things for the other Paper Mario games now. Like I think this is the first like kind of major one for the Thousand Year Door. And so far, I think there's like this is like a couple chapters long. I think the first chapter is mostly completed so far from what it seems. And yeah, this is looking to be pretty cool. Like the characters have redesigns, and I think it looks really cool overall. And there's also a mod for the Origami King that's adding like more creative characters and more characters along the lines of like the older games and everything. And it's also adding like new battle mechanics as well, and they're like improving the game overall. So I feel like the Paper Mario community is kind of developing a lot more like mods and ROM hacks recently.
Well, that's cool to hear. I think in Origami's case, that's going to be very cool to see.
Yeah, it's basically like adding things in that Origami King should have had, which I really like. Like, it's really adding characters and different things that the game should have had. It's like more variety. Like like they have outfits for the toads living in the desert and more species. They even have like different like they're adding like a lot of different species from throughout like both the Paper Mario games and like the Mario series in general, and it looks really cool.
Purple Toad gonna be there?
Oh, Purple Toad.
Yeah, the Stay Perky Toad.
Maybe I might suggest it. But they actually added like a lot. They actually added a lot of cameos to older characters. Like I think recently they added Cammy Koopa.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
And they're also
how it turns out.
And they're also like adding partners, like all of the partners, like they're actually making them permanent in this game. Like you don't lose them after the chapter. And they're like improving them and everything.
It'll be interesting to see how they go about it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because I think they have a couple versions of it that are already out. But it's looking to be a pretty cool mod. Do not stay perky at 3 a.m. Bowser, no. Just imagine a purple toad just like looking through your window at 3 a.m.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Did you see the I think I sent it to you, the Stay Perky artwork I made in Mario Paint?
I saw that. That seemed like a fun stream. So if
Yeah.
we're ever gonna do Mario Paint again, I think that'd be a lot of fun to do. I think I did something similar once, but it's been a very long time.
Oh, you did the logos in Mario Paint.
I did do the logos in Mario Paint, but I did a live stream as well. But I'm currently editing some thumbnails for the series I'm doing now. I'm trying to get more uploads out. So what I'm working on is some casual reviews similar to the Demetrius Arcade stuff that I did back in 2021. And I think it'd be really cool. I'm gonna do, for this week, I think I have New Super Mario Land, Diddy Kong Pilot, F-Zero GX, and Super Mario Strikers set up.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And hey Reed. Yeah, and that's yeah, this mod is really cool. And I'm really enjoying it so far. Like I really like all of the music and everything. So, yeah. Oh, and by the way,
Cool.
yeah,
What was that?
And by the way, Demeech, that's actually the the person behind this mod, like the one actually creating it. So, I think it's really cool. It's
Who, Clifford?
oh no, not Clifford, Reed.
Oh, Reed. Good work, Reed. Good to see you here. I like how Mario has a costume on that makes him look like a superhero.
Yeah, I think it looks really cool.
Kind of reminds me of the Pac-Man costumes in Smash. Alright, let's see.
Yeah,
So what game do you... Or go on?
I've been really interested in the Paper Mario modding community lately. Like I've been like the mods that I mentioned and everything, and I've also been like kind of like hacking Sticker Star and doing some things with that game. Like, did you see the one thing I did with the music in the game where I actually like changed the music and everything?
You're actually gonna make it good?
Yeah,
What music's good?
I'm on a Discord server where we're like hacking Sticker Star and we're doing different things like that. So eventually, I think we can make like a mod for Sticker Star that actually makes it good. Someone's making a texture pack for it, which looks pretty interesting.
With Sticker Star is the presentation of it is not really the problem. I feel Sticker Star in the presentation, that's the only thing it got right pretty much.
Yeah,
I think the soundtrack is high quality.
Except for the lack of original characters and lack of a story.
I'm not a fan of the animations either. It's just like, it seems like South Park. Like at any moment it just feels like, hey Mario, what did the toad say to the other toad? I don't know. Yeah, the game specifically with the animation, it reminded me of Terrence and Phillip.
Yeah, and it's I like the smoother animations of Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario. I feel like I like when they do like the because basically there's like a couple types of different animations in terms of like the characters in Paper Mario. They have the one kind where it's like singular sprites that are like switched out for the characters, and then there's the more rigged sprites that are like made up of different parts, kind of like Thousand Year Door through Sticker Star. Sticker Star kind of has more stiff, like a stiffer version of the sprites that are kind of used in animations that are used in Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario, but Origami King and Color Splash kind of use a system similar to 64, where it's just singular sprites rather than one's kind of made up of different parts. But I feel like Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario are really the only games where the character animations actually feel smooth.
Yeah, and I don't know why they scaled back on that. It doesn't make it feel more immersive. If anything, it hurts the game more than it makes it Yeah, it's just kind of hard to explain, but I feel like with the choppy movement, they're being like, oh, it's made out of paper, but stop motion can be pretty good looking and pretty smooth.
Yeah.
But that's just like one of the things about the game. There are a lot of issues and such, but you know, at the same time, it's just like I'm glad that the community is making these games better or trying to make games like Sticker Star good. I did have fun with Origami King, but at the same time, I do wish that it was more like classic Paper Mario or, you know, had more interesting characters and such.
Yeah. That's basically what the refolded mod is kind of setting out to do, so I'm just really interested in that and everything. I don't mind the choppier animations. It does kind of bother me in Sticker Star though, because it used rigged sprites without the full animations the rigs are supposed to have. Yeah, Sticker Star with if they're using like rigged models and everything like they did in Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario, they should really like actually have like full animations for them. Because I mean games like 64, Color Splash, and Origami King, the ones that use that don't have the rigged models, I feel like the choppier animations make a little more sense there, but in Sticker Star it doesn't really make a lot of sense to have the
Well, the thing is that, you know, with those games, there were technical limitations, but, you know, now I don't understand why they feel the need to do so, but I was going to ask you, what games are you looking forward to this year?
you know
there aren't too many that have been announced, but
I'm
there's
actually
still quite a few.
I'm actually kind of interested in a lot of games coming out. One that you might be surprised to hear. I mean, maybe not too surprised considering a lot of the other series I've been getting into lately. But I'm actually interested in the new Fire Emblem game. Like, I looked at the trailers of it, and I'm actually kind of interested in it. Like, it visually looks appealing. And I think the gameplay and the battle system is something that I could possibly get into.
I really haven't seen much about it. You know, it's not my kind of game, but from what I've seen, the Fire Emblem games are very high quality, so that looks like it could be pretty good. I'd just say Pikmin 4 and, of course, Tears of the Kingdom, but more so Pikmin 4. I know that sounds crazy, but have you played the Pikmin series? I know you probably played 3.
Yeah, I've played 3, and I know this doesn't count, but I've also played Bloom, the mobile one.
Oh, that absolutely counts. It's more of a Pikmin game than Hey Pikmin.
Yeah.
Let's see what the chat's saying. Anton's here.
Oh, hey
Anton.
Anton.
How's it going?
And Anton,
That's another good game.
you're welcome to join the stream if you want.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe remake actually looks pretty good.
Yeah,
It seems like with Kirby, he gets some great treatment on the Switch. Like, the
Yeah.
anniversary has been great, and the games have been great.
Yeah, the difference between like the Return to Dreamland Deluxe and like other Wii games on the Switch is the fact that Return to Dreamland Deluxe is actually seems to be made from the ground up, almost like Xenoblade Definitive Edition. Like it actually like it's in a different art style and everything, and it looks really cool overall. But things like Skyward Sword HD, like there's barely any changes to it.
Did you ever check it out?
No, I didn't get around to buying it. 'Cause, like, I skipped it when it first came out because I didn't want to pay $60 for it. Kind of the same reason why I didn't get Switch Sports, but I might get it eventually when it's on sale.
Yeah, I got it when it was on sale. I really haven't played too much of it, but yeah, it's not that good of a remake. It's not even a remake, really. It just feels like a ROM hack. I think Scott the Woz said it best.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel so much like, you know, a remake. It feels more like just a port with some quality of life improvements.
And also, I'm gonna switch over to the call with Anton and you because I have like a thing open here, so I'll go ahead and switch to that. Hey.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep,
Welcome
we can
to
hear
the
you,
stream.
Anton. Good to see you.
Nice. Yeah, good to see you guys too.
How's
How's it
everything been going? We're playing, or he's
Good.
playing Paper Mario, and I'm working on some thumbnails and joining the stream.
That's cool. Yeah, the game looks pretty neat.
Yeah, it's basically a harder version of the Thousand Year Door, and they also made changes to the story and like some of the characters and game mechanics as well. So it's a really cool mod.
It reminds me of the time we did the randomizer thing, remember?
Yeah,
That was so broken.
yeah.
What happened in the randomizer thing?
There were a lot of crazy things that happened. Like I ended up beating the final boss in it, and I also got I got crystal stars out of like random item boxes and different things like that, and it was really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like quite a weird experience.
Yeah, there was I remember when you got the star in the... What was it, the
Yeah.
train station or something? I remember that part.
But yeah, that, and then there was also that area where there was like there were like no like textures for the floor in like one area.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah, because it probably wasn't intended to play in that way, so it got some side effects there.
I know this isn't so much related to Paper Mario, but did you see the casual Nintendo stuff going on?
The casual Nintendo stuff?
I think Reese is more versed in
Yeah.
it, but there's something going on casual Nintendo where there have been a few posts about me, most notably like the community post with the Pokemon stuff.
Oh.
It's pretty funny to read though.
Wait, is that the channel or the... Is that a channel or the Twitter thing?
It's like Twitter, but it's on Reddit.
Yeah, there's this
Oh.
one guy who's been making like a lot of posts about you there in and well, I mean Demeech,
I
but
know exactly who you're talking about.
yeah, and I ended up leaving that.
Honestly, could we just have the Canadian guy back? Not you,
Yeah.
Anton. The other one.
Yeah,
Well,
that
we still want you around though.
You know what's insane though? The guy who said if you're Tricky Nick or Demeech, not only has he apologized, I didn't even want him to apologize because I thought it was hilarious what he was saying, but the fact of the matter is, he has made some community posts saying Demeech does a good job explaining this, and I understand where he's coming from. The fact that he is more rational after making that receipt video compared to what we're seeing on casual Nintendo and the Twitter is insane. But going to that casual Nintendo guy, I know exactly who you're talking about. And the thing is, do you want to know what set him off?
What?
Reese, do you want to know what set him off?
What? Oh yeah,
dude.
wasn't it like a Splatoon thing? Or
Yeah, it was literally that. He said something, or essentially what happened is I made a video saying Splatoon needs a Battle Royale mode, and there were comments saying, no, it would ruin Splatoon's uniqueness. And I was thinking to myself, if there's a Battle Royale mode, what harm is it going to do to the game?
and I mean the
let's-
thing is,
Yeah, that's a lot
and the
to the
thing is
gameplay, actually.
about a battle royale mode, that would like the way Nintendo would go about it would be like in a unique way. It wouldn't be like the other ones. Like, and they would call it something completely different. And it's just like they could still add a battle royale mode and be original. Like they can like do their own take on it. So
And you can still have both. You can still have a battle royale and the regular modes.
oh, and
And I
something.
mean, it's better to add one mode instead of not adding any.
And
so...
one thing I wanted to mention here is like with the actual mod I'm playing. One thing that I like they changed. I mentioned this earlier, but danger is 30% of the max HP, and then peril is 10% of the max HP, which is a change that I really like because there's like badges in this game that are actually work when they're in danger or peril. Like Mega Rush, it works when you're in peril. So I think that's a cool thing that they added here.
Yeah, that seems pretty cool. But going on to the Splatoon thing, we can talk about Splatoon 3 a little bit because I think that'd be interesting. But going on to that one guy specifically, what set him off wasn't just the, oh, Splatoon needs a Battle Royale mode. I made a jab to the Splatoon fan base in the Kirby's Dream Buffet video where I said something along the lines of, you know how Kirby's Dream Buffet has a Battle Royale thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, we can't have a Battle Royale mode. It won't work. It just won't work. Oh, we're talking about Kirby, not Splatoon. And then I showed the Splatoon 3 Battle Royale video, like to dislike ratio. And then this idiot is like, hey, you're talking and mocking the Splatoon fan base. You like your idea of a Battle Royale? Remember when you mocked the Splatoon community? I remember, Denise. I remember. And the reason I'm doing an Australian accent is because this guy is from Australia. So fortunately, that means we're very far away. But I called him out on his stuff, and I said, dude, what you're doing, making so many posts about me, it's so creepy, and it's obsessive at this point. And this is coming from the guy who made countless videos on Switch Sports and Battle League, so that's when you know it's a bad obsession. And then I told him to just please stop, and he said, okay, I'll stop, but on one condition. Answer my question. Have you played Team Fortress 2? And I'm like, what the hell?
Random
So it's
question.
pretty much, or I won't stop until you answer my question. Answer my question. It seems like a live stream gone extremely wrong. But at this point, I just ignore him because he just wants the attention. And at this point, the casual Nintendo stuff, it's not criticism. It's just straight up harassment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fine if you don't like my videos. I know on Twitter they got a kick out of the Battle League segment. And you know, it's fine. I think it's funny if people don't like it. I mean, it's meant to be stupid. So I'm not expecting people to take it seriously. But, you know, just constantly going after an individual who just criticizes games is really just messed up and just bizarre. But anyways, beyond that, I think that the sure telling sign is that, did you see the Virtual Boy post?
The virtual post. I didn't see it.
Well, I made a community
Oh
post.
yeah, yeah, I remember that.
I made a
Oh
community
wait,
post
just a
along the
while ago,
lines.
recent.
It was a while back, but
Oh,
I made a
okay, I'll probably
community
see
post
it then.
along the lines of why the Virtual Boy is better than the Switch. And reasons I gave are you can fit the entire library in one hand, and it has Mario Clash. And people on casual Nintendo took that seriously.
They took that
They
seriously.
literally thought that that's what I meant. Yeah, they took it seriously. They took it literally as if I were saying the Virtual Boy is better than the Switch. They literally thought that with things like you can fit the entire library in one hand, they thought I was serious.
Everyone knows that the Virtual Boy is like, you know, the Virtual Boy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you'd think that I would kind of think that it's,
Well, you have one.
yeah.
How's your collection going with games for it?
Well, I got a few games a while ago for it, right? I think I sent to you, and that was pretty much it. You know, it's really difficult to find any games for it.
Oh, you know, I've actually
well, I
been
think how many there are.
I've actually been thinking about getting one. Well, I think I'm gonna get like an actual GameCube console first for my collection, but I think I'm thinking about getting one eventually.
The only reason why you'd want to get a GameCube is for the Game Boy player. So it's really just a
Yeah.
matter of, are you willing to pay the entry fee for the startup disc? Because I know we were talking about, you asked me the other day, how do I record footage or stuff about the Game Boy player? And you can use this homebrew thing called Swiss, but I just use a Game Boy player disc.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
there is a way to like I think I'm like I think I might actually use Swiss for that because I feel like it would save a lot of money from just buying that disc.
Yeah, the disc is expensive. I got mine at one point, like a few years ago. I mean, at that point, it was kind of expensive, but like now it went up crazy of how that used to be. So.
Oh, also, do you want to
Yeah,
read the
I got
chat?
mine back in 2012. Yeah, I'm reading through the chat. Demeech, what or when can we call again? I want to be friends. I don't know who you are. I don't know. We were friends on Twitter. I don't think we ever called. Are you Jeremy Gaming 22? Because I think that's the only one I met on Twitter who I've actually called or talked to.
Yeah, and well, I'm probably gonna get the Game Boy, the Analog Pocket dock soon, so I can actually record Game Boy stuff like that, which will be in a much higher quality. I'm surprised the dock is coming soon. I expected to wait a while for it, but I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, I have not gotten the Analog Pocket yet, but I've just been... I think I've just kind of stopped game collecting.
Yeah, honestly,
Where
I do, when it's kind of like an event, right, where I can go and buy stuff, but I don't usually just buy stuff at stores because it's kind of hard to do that, you know.
Yeah, the thing with it is, with most things I got in my game collection, I got them when things were relatively cheap.
Yeah,
But-
same with me.
Yeah, now it's just too expensive, and I pretty much just have the games that I want to get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm still collecting, like, even though it's expensive for a lot of games, I still kind of have like an interest in doing it because there's still like a lot of games that I want to get. And like currently I'm actually like collecting for GameCube and everything, and so far I have over a dozen games. I think I have like 13 or 14 games so far, and I'm planning on getting the Pikmin games soon and completing my Mario Party collection on the GameCube. Because so far I have 6 and 7, but I just need to get 4 and 5.
yeah. I did like a trade for those. That's like one of the best ways if you buy like certain games for a pretty good price and you can trade for other ones that you want. Yeah, those games are crazy money, and I don't understand why they're so expensive. Although,
I could tell you why.
yeah, I guess because there's just so many. I mean, there's so many different games in the series, and they all didn't really sell that amazing, right? Like 1 million copies each, right?
I think it's just supply and demand, and people just wanting to check out the GameCube games. Because it might be nostalgia for GameCube games being higher. It also might be influencers like Scott the Waz praising it.
Or DK
Stuff like
Oldies, DK Oldies jacking up the price.
DK Oldies
Yeah.
checking the price. Here, let me just fix something real quick.
Have you seen the video that I think it was Review Tech USA. They made a video about DK Oldies. They got an NES for like 3 times the market value, and it was like dirty, and it was partially like chipped and everything, and it was just insane how they're selling that for so much.
Yeah.
Now with DK Oldies, they've been around for quite some time, but they've only gotten popularity, I think, because of the YouTube shorts. But I always remember them being a complete ripoff.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see some of the comments.
So she said DK Oldies is the reason why Reese gave me a Baby Yoshi pin on my hat. Because I'm drawing you on my stream, I'm gonna put a Baby Yoshi pin. Like, do you know how they do that with the videos? Or like, because I recorded your order, I'm gonna throw in a Mario keychain or something like that.
I've gotten
what a
stickers
Theo.
with orders of Mario characters.
That's pretty cool.
But I never paid extreme prices. I actually got a Mario sticker with the Mario 3 Around the World game that I got for the Genesis, which is pretty funny.
The top
But
10
DK
Mario games.
The best Mario game out there. It is better than Switch
Right.
Sports, though.
Yeah, and I guess so. Yeah, I mean, it has probably has more content, more levels.
It has love, charm, and passion put into it, compared to you naysayers like Tricky Nick or Demeech. I'm sorry, I still can't get over that.
I guess he really likes Switch Sports, you know, or or Battle League, right? Was it Battle League?
It was Battle League.
Yeah, that game had the updates, and then like, yeah, that's enough of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I feel like Battle League, that game has a lot of missed potential. Because, I mean, with gameplay, it's there, but, like, there's just nothing to do. There's, like, no content. I know it was more positive about the game, like, when it first released. But now, I kind of changed my mind. There's, like, nothing to it. Like, there's barely anything.
Yeah, at least
See, I
other
understand where
sports
you're
you
coming
tend
from,
more.
because, you know, it does have some fun moments towards the beginning, but, I mean, I've talked about it enough. But you get the idea.
Mm-hmm.
The good news is, though, I think that the Switch games we're going to get this year are probably going to be a higher quality, but I think Splatoon 3 would actually be fun to talk about, because we did kind of touch upon it with I'm gonna talk to me from the land down under. He's just gonna need to answer a question about Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, of course. You know, then you can.
Someone needs to make an edit of a SpongeBob episode where I'm Squidward and he's SpongeBob. You know what? Get the episode where. Do you remember the one where SpongeBob recreates Squidward's house?
I think so.
Yeah.
So to me, since I watched the Red Ape Family, does that mean you'll watch Hanna-Barbera? You know what? Since he suffered through it too, yeah, I will.
Oh my gosh, the Red Ape Family, that was horrible. I remember watching that back when it came out. That was...
The NFT craze.
I think I might have...
Just made a video about Logan Paul's NFT cartoon scam.
Yeah, there's been stuff going on with that as well, with the Logan Paul's other scam thing.
Top 5 games that could have been better: Mario Tennis Aces, Mario Strikers Battle League, Mario Party the Top 100, Gen 9 Pokemon, and Mario Party 10. The thing is with the Top 100, well, that's like my least favorite Mario Party game, but I feel like I can't really blame that game anymore because they made Superstars, which is like a million times better.
That is the
Yeah.
top 100.
Like, because they actually went through the effort and made an actually good Mario Party, like, kind of like a game celebrating the series. They actually did it right, so I can't really blame the Top 100 because they actually kind of like made up for it.
You know who helped that happen? Have you seen the BitBlock's Top 100 rant?
I don't think I have, but I heard about it.
I featured sound clips from it in a few videos, but he was essentially going on about how it was one of the worst ideas Nintendo ever had. It's one of the funniest videos I've seen. He said he didn't, or he regretted making it, even though a lot of people found it funny. But he was talking about how it was such a stupid idea to have a game like that on the 3DS, and fans didn't even vote in a poll or anything to determine what the 100 best mini games actually were. And I think the ending was the funniest part, where he said, man, if I were running Nintendo, things would be so much different. Because if I saw them making Mario Party Top 100, get out! And they'd be fired because I'm in business and I'll have a blowtorch backpack like a jetpack, and then they'll know they'll literally be on fire. It was one of the funniest things. But he was right. He was right. The game was horrible. I heard it was like I think it's the worst reviewed Mario Party, or just Mario game on Metacritic.
Yeah, I would say,
bad.
it's actually probably one of my least favorite games of all time, because it's just, I know I don't talk about it that much, but like, I remember getting it and I was like extremely disappointed by it. I was expecting something like Superstars when I first got it, and then I was just like I couldn't believe like how little there was to do, like, aside from the mini games. And I feel like the mini games weren't really even like translated well into the game. They weren't even like remade that well. And it was on the 3DS as well when the Switch was
Yeah, I
kind
don't
of
know why
taking
they were
off
doing
at that
all
time.
those games on the 3DS during that time. There were just so many of them that they were doing.
It's
And they
weird.
shouldn't have been on there.
I feel like it's weird how Nintendo supports like the last system for like especially with handhelds. Like they did it with the Game Boy Advance. They did it with
The DS
the
had some
DS.
stuff too, right?
Yeah, they did it with the DS a little bit. And then they
Like
did it with
Pokemon
the
Black and White
3DS.
too. Like that came out during the Wii U and 3DS, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing. None of it was to the extent of the 3DS support.
Yeah.
You know, I actually can bring this up right now because it's fresh in my mind because I'm making a video about Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. The reason why they were doing it at first is because, you know, they didn't know if the Switch was going to be a success and they wanted to have a backup plan just in case. But once the Switch proved to be a success, it just got to the point where it's like, why wasn't this on the Switch instead? And this became especially apparent as time was going on, especially with things like the Luigi's Mansion remake on the 3DS. And the thing is, these games weren't selling well either. Like, I think Luigi's Mansion didn't even crack 1 million copies. But obviously, the turning point was the Bowser's Inside Story remake, which we know all about. And that is when they stopped doing 3DS support. It took a game like that for, you know, just the support to completely end, which was a good thing because it was an aging console. But
Yeah, like I understand them. Like, you know, it's good that they were trying to at least keep it going for the people who had bought one, you know, not so long ago and want to get some new stuff out of it. But at the same time, the amount of content that was there anyways was a lot that really they just they didn't really need to make anything more. But yeah, I found it was kind of weird, especially with the Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. Like that should have been on Switch.
every single one of the games, except for WarioWare Gold, should have been on the Switch.
Yeah. WarioWare Gold's probably one of the best ones they did.
Oh,
the fact that it uses the, you know, the 3DS.
Oh, the level
for
up
the other
music
minigames.
actually remade the level up music from Paper Mario 64. And I'm gonna level up badge points first.
Oh, nice.
That's usually my strategy for Paper Mario. I don't I kind of like to go for badge points first because I like to utilize the badges that I have because I really like the badge mechanic from like the first two Paper Mario games. I know Origami King like kind of like had like a little thing, but I wish like badges as a whole, like actual legitimate badges would come back. Because I feel like it was a pretty good mechanic in the first two Paper Mario games.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
What sold 6 mil? Oh, WarioWare Gold, yeah, less than 1 million. Yeah, it stinks. I wish it came sooner. But who said Yoshi's Island sold poorly? I've never heard that before. But I have seen a guy play Yoshi's Island with one hand.
Yeah.
That was Harmon Smith. He was doing... I stopped by his Yoshi's Island stream just one day, and he's on the couch playing it just with one hand. I'm wondering, what is he even doing? Have you ever seen any of his streams? I think he blocked me from commenting even before... Or all I said was, what is a Pretendo? And he blocked me. But have you seen his streams at all, or you haven't checked him out?
Oh, I haven't seen his streams.
Yeah, they're pretty much what you would expect.
I like how status effects work in this mod. Like if there's like a enemy that's burning, like if you inflict an enemy with like a burning status effect, like with the fire flower, if it hits you, you'll also be inflicted with it. I think that's a pretty cool thing. I'm not sure if it's... I don't think that was in the original. That seems like a new thing.
What is it exactly?
So basically, if you use like a fire flower or use a attack that burns an enemy, if they have the burn status effect, if they're like burning, if they hit you with one of their attacks, you'll also be burning, which I think is pretty interesting.
Oh, that is interesting. I don't think that was in the actual game, but I know this is about Sticker Star, but going back to it, replaying it, one thing that I realized is that Can you even dodge an attack completely or no?
Yeah, I don't think you can dodge an attack completely in that game. Like in the blocking is really weird. You have to block like I don't know. You have to block like well before the enemy hits you or something like that. It's really weird how it works. You just like, and when you block it, it only like partially blocks it. I feel like the thing with the modern Paper Mario games, I feel like it handles action commands really weirdly. Like it's just like most of the, even in Origami King, which improved a lot of things. The action commands in like most games, like most modern games, it's mostly just pressing A. And in like 64 and Thousand Year Door, there were actually like different combinations and different things you can do. Like with the hammer, you hold back the analog stick and like different things like that. But the modern games, it's just pressing A.
Here's the thing. I mean, if I just don't understand how you can't dodge an attack. Like, you'll always lose HP.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I will say the Pac-Man video is pretty decent. But go on, Reese.
I was just saying, like, yeah, it's pretty weird how it works.
Yeah, it's just not a very good game. And by not very good, I mean it's horrible. Let's not beat around the bush.
Yeah, it's just gonna be really interesting to see kind of what Nintendo's plans are for a lot of the upcoming stuff. We at least know a few games for the beginning of the year. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what they have ready for, like especially if they're gonna maybe do E3 again or something.
It's so weird that they skipped out on E3 this year.
Yeah.
I understand what they did in 2020, but they were back in 2021, and it was a pretty good show too.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like if there isn't an official E3, they just skip it altogether.
Yeah.
All they had was a partner showcase. I think the video I made about it at first, when we didn't know what was going to be in the partner showcase, was pretty funny. It was called Nintendo Forgot How to Make Games or something like that.
Yeah, the thing is with that partner showcase is that like they didn't really in general they didn't really have much stuff for the end of the year themselves, right? So it kind of made sense that like I mean at the time it was weird. We expected more games and they should have, I don't know, there should have been maybe one more I could have seen them putting in there. But again, a lot of the stuff they had for the end of 2022 was just it was just stuff that was from their partners and their like Game Freak and Platinum Games and Ubisoft, so that's the thing with that, right? And I mean, I'm by the way, had a really good lineup. Like Splatoon was pretty much Nintendo's main game there. They pushed, but yeah. Other than that, though, there wasn't really a crazy amount of stuff.
Here's the thing with Splatoon. I'm not sure if you feel the same way, but going back to it, do you kind of feel like it was an unnecessary sequel? Like,
yeah,
it really did not do... It doesn't do anything to separate it from Splatoon 2 other than quality of life improvements, I guess. And you know what it reminds me of? You know how Apple and Samsung will have a new phone every year that just have some minor improvements, but that's kind of it?
Yeah. It's just a number at the end with some minor things that they did,
Yeah, that's what Splatoon 3 feels like to me.
Yeah, honestly, they should have put like a different mode or something else. And apparently, like that's the thing with stuff like Salmon Run, it was pretty much just like an update instead of we've changed lots of stuff about it. I mean, a lot of Splatoon fans will be like, oh, but they changed like now instead of dealing this much damage, it deals this much damage instead. It's like, okay, wow, okay, but is that really worth the price? Like,
I'm trying to find the key for one thing.
I just think that's kind of funny.
I want to see where this is.
So that's what I would say with that, right? The price for like, I mean, obviously Nintendo's gonna charge full price, but If
I
it
mean, if
was
they
like
did
a
it with the
DLC,
strikers,
yeah,
they
I
could have
know.
done it with Splatoon.
Yeah. It is weird though to have like you know everyone moved on from Splatoon 2. I wonder what's the numbers in that game. Like how many people are playing it. Like the
There's
Splatoon
no way
fan-
that that game just fell off to the need, or where
Yeah.
Nintendo felt the
Yeah.
need to make a third one. They just made a third one because, you know, they could give more. Because Splatoon is a popular series.
Yeah.
It's sold very well from what I heard.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's
yeah, Splatoon 3 is fun, and I feel like this, like, the one thing, but I feel like really the only thing that makes it different from Splatoon 2, other than, like, quality of life features, is, like, the story mode. That is, like, the only, like, striking difference. I've,
what, table turf isn't your thing?
Uh,
That isn't worthy of being
oh,
simple?
That
yeah!
is cool.
I completely forgot about that. That's the main point of the game.
Yay, a mini game.
Look, I can go to Newgrounds even to this day. That isn't worthy of being a new mode, the highlighted new mode. But you know what's weird? As much as I'm talking about my disdain for Splatoon 3, it's not a horrible game. It's just a game that I really don't have much strong feelings about.
Yeah.
It's just a game that's kind of there, where it's fun, but, you know, that's kind of it.
Okay,
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I haven't really played it in a while.
So I'm gonna I have to use the bathroom real quick. So can you read the chat while I'm gone?
Sure,
Okay.
while Reese is using the Sean, we'll be answering your questions. Only here on do. Actually, it is do, because you're going to the potty. Ah, humor. Let's see. There's a video titled Nintendo's Forgotten About Mario. Oh, that's Nintendo Land, right? Like a new Duck Hunt, they could have done that.
Yeah, I'd say Nintendo, like, the recent stuff, there hasn't been anything that I've been, like, crazy excited about. I think the only game I was really, truly excited about was probably just Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Like, that's the game that I would say that was one that I really was excited for to play recently. But other than that, a lot of the stuff they've released, I haven't really been too, like, you know, impressed with all, except Mario Rabbids, it was just not really Nintendo, but, you know, that's pretty much one
Yeah,
of the
that's
games
more
that I've
Ubisoft,
enjoyed.
but
Yeah.
I guess I would still count that.
Okay, I'm back.
Harrison, how many users? That was quick.
Yeah, I know that was pretty quick, but
That was fast.
You want to see me go to the bathroom? You want to see me do it again?
so I was searching for a key, and I was looking for it like in all of these different places, but the entire time it was behind the chest, like behind the black chest.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, this is pretty funny. The curse is a furry this time.
Fury of the Furries. That's an actual game.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not what you think, though. It's a Pac-Man game, I think. That's what they turned Pac-in-Time into. Pac-in-Time is not very good. I don't know if you've played it, but Soshi has, and I played it, and I didn't like it.
I want to get the Game Boy one. I don't know if it's any good.
Oh, one really cool thing about this mod is that you could actually do the curses at any time, or at least the plane mode one. You can actually do them at any time. So if you're like up at a high place, you can actually like glide down from it, which is really cool. That's a really cool quality of life change. So you don't have to use like the different panels to use the curses.
If this were Splatoon, that would be a new game. That would be the feature.
Yeah. You know, yeah, that actually I think I know where I could use this, but yeah, the next Paper Mario game, they're just gonna go with the Splatoon philosophy and they're just gonna instead of like they're gonna add like one more Toad with a hat, and that's gonna be like the only thing that they change. They're gonna
Yeah,
be like,
that's just-
oh, you wanted original characters. We're gonna put hats on the hoods this time.
Nah, it's gonna be Splatoon 3 Deluxe.
Splatoon 3 Deluxe Deluxe.
You know, I could
Yeah.
actually see Nintendo doing Splatoon. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't think it would be a bad thing because I mean, it would
Splatoon
kind of
2
make.
Deluxe.
I could actually see Nintendo doing Splatoon 3 Deluxe for the next Nintendo console. I feel like
I'm
the
surprised they didn't just say it for the next system. They
Yeah,
they
that's-
could have. What they should have done, I think they should have just repackaged Splatoon 2 with the Octo expansion and been like, okay, here's like the new edition of it that you can buy. We're gonna update it a few more features, and you know, I think that would have been the best option.
Oh,
But I don't know what Nintendo's plan is with like the next hardware too. I find it a bit strange.
I recognize this remix that's playing in the Thousand Year Door area. It's actually I actually heard the remix before. They made the there was this one YouTube channel that has like an album with different like remixes from this game. I think they actually made it for. I'm not sure. I think some of the ones they made was for this mod. But it's a really cool album and it's really underrated. I think the channel is called Metro Libra. They make like a lot of like video game remixes and things like that, but it's really underrated, and I definitely recommend checking it out.
It seems
Yeah, I'll
cool.
check it out. The thing with packing time, I've noticed a lot of games have a good presentation, but just bad gameplay. And by the way, presentation is graphics and music combined. Okay, I gotta go. I'll join. T&D is calling me, so all right, I'll call you guys back.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, this mod is really cool. I think I'm gonna Oh! Okay, you have to unlock super guards. Okay, that's why it wasn't working. Okay. Super guarding will no longer be 3 frames to execute. The window is now 2
So this
frames.
is just like
Okay.
a ROM hack, right?
Yes. Well, it's
It's
I think it's more-
it's not a ROM hack, but
more
like,
of
you get
a-
what I'm trying to say.
more of like a mod, I would say, because it kind of I think the difference between ROM hacks and mods, or like mods, actually kind of change some mechanics of the
Wait,
game.
is it like the actual like file that's changed?
I believe so. I think because they changed like
Like, is it like a file that you patched, or is
Yeah,
it like a bunch of other stuff?
oh, you just patch it.
Oh, yeah, that was saying it's like it's similar to I would just call it a ROM hack, to be honest. You know, just keep it
Yeah.
simple instead of calling it an ISO hack. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So imagine if you're able to do it where the randomization and this together at the same time.
I think you can do that.
Is
Because
that possible?
yeah, because I think it uses the same like maps as Thousand Year Door, so I think you could technically do that. It would basically
And then
be
you
like,
have,
it would basically be like a hard randomizer, I guess, or like a hard mode randomizer.
So is this a hard mode then?
Partially. I think that's just part of it, because there's also a like kind of a slightly new story this time, and then there's also like the characters are also modified as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I get Super Guard. I was trying to do it earlier, so I didn't know you had to unlock it. So that, okay. Cooldown MP9. I feel like you're obsessed with Persona like how I am obsessed with Paper Mario. I mean, I can't really blame you for it, because I mean, I'm the exact same way about Paper Mario. Like, I can't stop talking about it, but yeah, I need
And
to play.
Persona music is fire. Have you like the music in that series is really good.
I've been thinking about playing them soon because they're on Switch and everything, or at least coming to Switch. I'm thinking about playing Fire Emblem first because I've been interested in the new game. I think I told you.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know yet. I'm gonna look at reviews. If the reviews are like, "This is a masterpiece," then I'll play it. I know like the last one got pretty good reviews, but it didn't look that great either. Like visually, it looked kind of bad. So I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, the thing
like,
with
you know,
the
I
thing
wasn't
with,
really too interested.
yeah, I kind of felt a similar way. But the thing with this game, I think it actually looks pretty visually appealing.
Yeah, it does look
Yeah,
nice.
it's very colorful and it looks great on the Switch.
The character designs look really good
Yeah.
too.
Because this one, I think, is actually being developed by Intelligent Systems. I mean, that's funny because
Yeah.
I'm actually playing an Intelligent Systems game right now. But, it's actually being developed by Intelligent Systems. I think the other one was developed by, Koei
It
Tecmo.
was Koei, yeah.
So, yeah, it's nice to see one actually developed by Intelligent Systems. I mean, their recent games have looked great. Like, Origami King, like, even though I'm a bit critical of that game, I did really like it, and I think it looks great visually. That's one thing about the game that I really liked. So I think Intelligent Systems is definitely very capable of making, like, very high quality games and games that look
Yeah, for sure.
nice and everything. I know there's a problem with Paper Mario, but I don't think that's in.
But I think Paper Mario just looks fantastic. Like, have
Yeah.
you seen like the water? Like,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know what kind of
I was just saying-
what kind of tricks they're using.
I was
there,
just
but it's
saying the-
amazing.
I was just saying the character restrictions. I don't think that's in intelligent. I don't think that's Intelligent Systems' fault that the characters are like that. I think that's just
No.
the IP, whatever IP team and whatever Tanabe is doing. Because Tanabe is not a part of Intelligent Systems. He's a part of Nintendo, and he just is kind of
He supervises. He's
Yeah.
the director, right? So.
or the producer. But
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess same thing.
yeah.
Usually.
So, but what Intelligent Systems is doing with Paper Mario is good. Like, they're definitely still putting a lot of effort into it, despite some of the problems that Origami King has. And with Fire Emblem, I definitely see a similar production value as Origami King.
Too bad that they couldn't make a Paper Mario like game, but like in a style or like a new IP.
I think
You
they
know what I
were.
mean? Like, wouldn't
yeah.
that be cool?
I think they almost did that with what the things that were found in the Korean version of Super Paper Mario.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Origami King, there's actually music from Origami King in this game. That's really cool.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah, that has a really good soundtrack, that game.
Yeah, this sounds
like
great.
Picnic Road and stuff.
Yeah, it's cool to
Picnic
sound.
Road's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's cool to hear Origami King music in Thousand Year Door.
Hmm.
And it's the mini boss music from that game too. Yeah, this sounds really good.
King.
I think
Kind
this
of
is
crazy to think that it's been a while.
yeah. And one thing that I like is I like that you can tattle, and it doesn't actually like take up a move. Like you can still attack when you use tattle, which is really nice.
Yeah, that's neat. Yeah, honestly, that's probably one of the most annoying things about that game is that it takes up a move. So it wants you to get the tattle log, but you can't do it all because you
Yeah.
know sometimes it's just not possible. Because do you waste a turn? But in the game where every turn is important, it's a little weird. I think that's probably one of the worst. That's probably my biggest issue with the game. I mean it's a minor issue when you really think about it.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it does make Goombella's ability kind of I don't say pointless, but you don't really feel like you want to use it at all. So that's my issue with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, like Origami King, it was pretty good with a lot of aspects, but there were just some things in the game I didn't quite understand why they wanted to do it that way, or like, I find with the, yeah, mainly with the, which is like the battle system. Like, why can't we just have something a little bit more traditional? I don't know, I just find that weird. Who even knows what the future of Paper Mario is gonna look like? Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't even know like what the future of any of the Nintendo's series or the Switch really is. I feel like Nintendo's in a weird position where a next console would be the next step now at this point, since they've done pretty much twice of mostly every series. You know what I mean? Like, or every major series that has like one major installment and shouldn't need a second one. Like, they're not gonna make an Animal Crossing game on the Switch, another one. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of seems a little weird. We don't need two Animal Crossing games on the same console. We also, you know, I mean, I know they did Splatoon 1, 2, and 3, but like,
Yeah.
you know, now we have Xenoblade 2 and 3. Got, you know, so we have that. It's just I don't really see them doing much more. I don't know. I find it a bit strange. Like, to be honest, I don't know. I would think that they should probably just, like, you know, do the next generation like next year. When Zelda comes out, I think the next generation should happen 2024. Because at this point, it just seems a bit strange. Like, you have so many different Kirby games now. You know, we'll have a remake coming up. Maybe they do another 2D platformer before the Switch's life, you know, is over.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, but I don't see Monolith Soft making another Xenoblade game.
Yeah.
I don't see another one of those. I don't see another Splatoon game. I mean, that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
Mario Kart doesn't seem like they want to do that. You know, I don't think a Mario Kart 9 will happen on this generation. It'd just be strange since they're, like, you know, they're putting the DLC spread out until 2024. So I don't know, everything's kind of pointing towards 2024 being the year of the next generation. You know, and the thing I always get confused is, like, Tears of the Kingdom would have been the perfect launch for a new system. Like, that's the perfect launch game. You know, like, that would allow them to repeat the success they have with the Switch, right? Why wouldn't they want to do it, right? And that was my theory. Oh, they're going to launch in 2023. But now that there's going to be this, like, you know, Switch OLED edition Zelda thing, which looks very real, I really doubt that we're going to get a new console until 2024 with a major game. But I don't know, like, Mario seems like in a weird position right now. Like, what's going on with that? Are we going to be getting, you know, the next major Mario game, or is that for the next console? You know, how about any obscure stuff we're going to get for the rest of the year? I don't know. I just feel like Nintendo's in a weird position. Like, even if you look at Pokemon as well, right? Like, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are probably going to be the you know, the last generation on this console. They're not going to make another one. They're going to have the DLC, and that's it. Same with Xenoblade. The DLC, that's it. Maybe they'll squeeze a Legends Arceus or a remake. I mean, like, maybe, you know, maybe they could do, like, Legends something, or maybe Black and White remakes. That's the possibility I have, or some other spin-off. But other than that, I think the Switch just pretty much has, like, 1 to 2 years left. But really, the thing is how they're gonna handle another generation, right? Of a Switch. Are they gonna? I mean, they have to make it so the Switch is the next one is backwards compatible, because that would be terrible if it wasn't. And I don't think Nintendo is gonna be like, oh yeah, by the way, all those games that we made and are still selling, yeah, those we forgot about those. You know, I don't think Nintendo is gonna do that. That seems very unlikely. It's going to be it is gonna feel like the next generation of the Switch. That it feels like it's just part of the ecosystem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like, oh, here's like the successor that is fully integrated, kind of like what they did with the Game Boy Color, right? Where it's like, oh, you can play all the games, or the Game Boy Advance, where it's, yeah, everything works with the system. We have better games, take advantage of the system, so stuff like that. I think that's probably what they're gonna do. If they don't do that, I'd be very surprised. So Yeah, what do you think of the next system?
I have a feeling that it's probably gonna release next year, in 2024. And with Mario specifically, I just wanted to say I think it's probably for Mario. I feel like they're probably gonna do a 2D game this year and then a 3D game
Yeah.
as a launch title for the next system. I know they haven't done a 3D game as a launch title for
Yeah,
quite a
it's-
while, but I feel like it's a good opportunity now. And it usually like launches within like not too long of when a system releases for when like a new 3D game comes out and everything. So we'll just have to see.
Yeah, I think. I mean, well, we all kind of expected a Mario Odyssey 2, and that should have been what they should have done.
Yeah.
You know, since they did a Galaxy 2, we kind of know that formula does work for them, but I do find it strange that they just didn't do it. I mean, I guess we'll have to just wait and see. I'm hoping that we get a really good Nintendo Direct to show us what's coming up, because I feel like the last year was kind of lacking in terms of a lot of announcements. Even though we did have quite a bit of games, there was a lack of just communication from Nintendo, you know, with like no general Nintendo Direct in there, right? And I'm fine with like, okay, we have a big lineup, we don't need all these announcements, and it's fine, but yeah, like, see, so she says they probably will have another Pokemon region on Switch since that's how the series is. Well, I would just kind of look at like, you know, the past systems like the 3DS. It had, you know, Gen 6 and Gen 7 with, you know, the respective remakes as well. Well, actually, it just had the one remake, right? And then like the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So I would say that if anything to go by, we're probably gonna get one, like, it could be it could be like a Legends Arceus styled game. Like we could get another one of those. Maybe I could see that sneaking in right at the end. Or it could be a black and white remake as well. That is also a possibility. Since I don't think the Diamond and Pearl remakes took very long to make.
Yeah.
You know, and it would kind of suck because apparently Black and White is one of the best Pokemon games. So yeah, it would be a little, I'd think, annoying for them to do that one, since, you know, it's a fan favorite, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah, it looks pretty neat.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out soon. I guess we pretty much got like
I'm gonna reset
a month before we find out about all the stuff happening with Nintendo.
I'm trying to conserve my HP right now, so I'm gonna reset the game real quick.
I hope that it's not like, hey guys, we have no direct at all. Like that'd be so annoying.
Yeah.
If there's like just no direct for the beginning of the year.
Sorry, I can't join the call, but I had fun being a part of the stream. Yeah. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it was just yeah, it was really fun to have you, Demetri, on the stream, and
I think I'm gonna stream for a bit longer. But yeah, it was fun having Demetri here too.
Yeah. I like the warning logo.
Yeah.
Let's see. Pokemon needs a long break. It does. Unfortunately, they probably will sneak a black and white remake or something else. You know, be the most annoying thing if they did. They're like, hey guys, this year we actually don't have much, but what we do have is a Pokemon Amazing Platinum or something. And it's basically just a Platinum game remake, but they're like, oh guys, it has new features. And that would be the most annoying thing. I think that would be like the bottom of the barrel for Pokemon if they did that. Let's hope that doesn't happen. I prefer if they just... I'd like to just see them do Pokemon Pinball. Like, come on, let's do that. I want that. Give it to me.
Yeah, I like fun little spin-offs a lot more than just like another game releasing.
Yeah, I love Pokemon Pinball. Have you played them before?
No, I actually haven't.
They're really cool. They're just a pinball game, but like really what the fun thing is with those games is that they have a nice visual style, and the you actually like you catch Pokemon and stuff as you play.
Well, I don't have much doubts that Persona 5 or the other Persona games are better than modern Pokemon. I'm pretty sure they're a lot better.
Yeah. They're probably not, they're not even comparable.
I know for sure that what I'm playing right now is better than the recent Pokemon games that have released.
Yeah. One of my friends, he did something where he basically, I guess he has a friend that or he has like the server, he has a friend that has a server that pretty much it can basically make you any Pokemon you want.
Hmm.
So if you want a certain Pokemon, it can just make it, and it can be like a shiny Pokemon. Just like if you want a shiny like all max like Ditto or something, like a rare Pokemon to find, then you can have it. It just generates it.
Let's use Tattle first. Okay.
Yeah, that's New Door I have to play again. It's really cool, and I guess it's a widescreen mod, right? So
Yeah, I mean, I think it works in widescreen then.
I mean, this looks at like everything's in widescreen, so
Yeah, well, I said it. I actually turned on a widescreen hack, so
yeah, because it looks really nice.
Yeah.
Because when you do it on stuff like Nintendo, it ends up looking very odd because the game's just not configured for it, or it just doesn't work well with it, right? Like games that I've tried that have actually worked very well with widescreen have been like I tried like Super Mario Sunshine is really good in widescreen on Nintendo. Yeah, it's pretty cool the stuff that you can do with it. I mean, GameCube modding and all that stuff is pretty cool. I mean, like, you know, with the games, since they're pretty flexible nowadays to alter, right?
But yeah, I really like this mod.
Yeah, it looks neat. It allows you to play the game, but in a different way, right? So that way you get like a different experience, but still, you know, in a game that you love, right? So I think that's a great thing about modding and homebrew and all of that is that you can, you know, you can experience a game that you like in a different way. And it's better than playing than you know, some of the modern Paper Mario games, so or any of them, because those are very fun experiences, aren't they?
But yeah, this is pretty fun.
Let's see. The question mark sound from Paper Mario is the most overused Nintendo sound effect in all of YouTube.
Yeah.
The Paper Mario one, I would think like the generic Mario sound. I never hear the Paper Mario.
Oh.
One.
Wait, who? Oh, the question mark said.
So she said.
Oh, Oh,
never heard
wait.
of that.
You mean the? Oh, yeah. It's like the one that's like Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. The one that where like where they're confused or questioning something in the dialogue. I think I
like,
know what it's like. It's something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking when
Yeah.
you, oh, yeah, that one. At first I was like, it's like the question mark block where it's like, dude. I was like, I don't think I usually hear that one.
Yeah, it's like, it's like the
okay.
it's like when an enemy
Sure.
sees you or they're confused about something in the
Yeah.
dialogue. It's
I see. Okay, now I get it. So I was like, oh, I don't usually remember. Okay, that makes lots of sense. Lots of sense. Probably play a Paper Mario 1000 Year Door this year. Haven't played it in a while. It is one of my favorite games. Well, that and Xenoblade Chronicles. But Xenoblade Chronicles, I really like Xenoblade Chronicles. Like, it's hard to pick which one I like more. They're both amazing games.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I was doing so well, but I forgot how much HP I had. Yeah, I was yeah, I didn't realize you'd because I forgot the block on one and use a healing item. Don't get me started on the slide and HP sound effects.
Thousand Door has some amazing music. I mean, every soundtrack in that entire game is just perfection.
Yeah.
One of the best things is how they use the Mario universe in like a totally different way, you know? They did something very unique with the style of the game. For this year, I've got like a backlog of games to complete. A bunch that I've been wanting to get to for a while. At least the Meech doesn't use the question mark sound effect. So she said.
Let's see.
I really hope that we could get a Wario Land game on Switch.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I want to see some obscure stuff. You know? Like, I doubt we're gonna see F-Zero. That rumor of it is so stupid. Of like, hey guys, we're gonna get a remaster and a new game. Like, okay, that is probably not going to happen.
Yeah, I like how they use the Origami King music here. Oh, I guess that attack missed. Okay. 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 Ooh, I'm gonna die here. Yep. Of course. I hate the point. It's always perfectly timed where I die in just the exact moment there. I was so close. I had like 1 HP. That boss isn't like that hard. I'm just like not like thinking.
Yeah, that game requires a lot of strategy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I enjoy it way more than like Pokemon battles.
I was kind of off. I was kind of off guard when I was like.
I don't know how Pokemon battles are that engaging. I know like some people really like the strategy in that, and I'm just like, I don't know. To me, it's just spamming different attacks and kind of trying to find. I don't know, because it's like it's all about matching types and things.
Yeah.
Not really my thing, to be honest. I would say the most enjoyable thing about Pokemon is just exploring the world and catching shiny Pokemon. That's it. That's what I enjoy the most, to be honest.
Yeah.
I got a few shiny ones. I got a shiny, Swablu, which I evolved. I got a shiny, I found a shiny Voltorb in the wild. And I found a shiny Pawniard as well. So I found 3 of them in the wild, just walking around. It's always so satisfying to find them.
Okay. But yeah, I really like what they did with the bosses here. Even though it's hard, it's like a good type of hard. It's like not that frustrating. Okay. Ooh, okay. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. Okay, good thing I still have this. Okay, there we go.
So you meet said, nice to join. Reese, have a good night to you and Anton as well.
Yeah, thank you for joining earlier, Demeech. But yeah, good night. Okay, so I finally beat that boss. I thought it was pretty good. Okay. It's glitching out a little bit, in widescreen, but most of the time it's fine. Okay, chapter 1. Starry Night Fight. Yeah, I really like how, Petal Meadows looks here.
You're not even in chapter 1 yet?
Oh, that was the
my
prologue.
goodness. I don't remember the game taking that long at the beginning. But I guess
Oh.
it's the hero mode, it's start harder, right?
Well, yeah, and well, most of the time I was trying to look for the key.
Oh, okay. Is that like an extra mode or something?
Oh,
An extra thing?
do you know how you have to
Extra
find
collectible?
you know how you have to find the key at the beginning with, the chest? I was trying to
Yeah.
find that.
But is it just me, or does it usually take this long?
Well, it was hidden in a different place, and it was actually right behind the chest, so I couldn't find it. I was like, I feel like half of the stream I was looking for that one key.
Oh yeah, because I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't remember the game taking a little bit longer to get to the first part of it. But honestly, though, I remember when I played Paper Mario, the first one. For the first time, I was actually really impressed because I was like, oh my goodness, like this game's actually quite large. Like the game had, like the intro of the game was pretty long, right? So
Yeah.
I found that amazing. I was like, wow, you know, it's gonna be an adventure.
Oh, I like how there's a number there with the star power thing there. I think that's cool. Oh, and they even have these blocks here so you can, like, come back to this area after you get that ability. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah, the stage concept is such a good idea. I don't know why they got rid of that. Yeah, I never understand that because whether or not it has, you know, anything to do with it being, you know, like 2D or
Oh,
like,
hot sauce. I think that's a new item.
I guess that's the thing. Like, no matter what, if you know the direction they want to go in the series, I find it a bit strange that they never really wanted to keep the stage. Like Origami King kind of had it, but
Okay.
yo, what's up, Alex? Welcome to the stream. Fortunately, Dimitri has left the stream.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's watching it. But okay, there's an invite.
Okay. Yeah, the battle music sounds good. Yeah, there's like a new theme here for the battle music, and it sounds pretty good.
It's here. That's cool. Their remix.
This and it looks really cool. It's like at night here. Yeah, the music sounds really good. Okay.
Yeah, I started up with college stuff again.
Yeah, I'm starting back in a couple days.
So yeah, kind of hoping to work on my YouTube stuff. I really hadn't done anything. Unfortunately, it was just just so much.
Oh,
I've
that's a
been
good
cleaning
item.
my computer and stuff.
Okay. I like how you can just jump down from this platform here.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Yo,
What?
you know the best thing just happened right now.
What?
Nintendo just announced the greatest thing. New icons for the Nintendo Switch Online membership. And you know what they are?
Nintendo Switch Sports.
Yes.
Oh, I need to
You
see
got
this.
Nintendo Switch Sports icons.
The Meech is
available for Nintendo
okay.
Switch
We need to
Online
tell. Okay,
icons.
I need to see this. I need to see this. Sorry, I'm not doing anything in the game right now. I need to see this.
Yay!
I need to see
I'm
this.
so excited.
It's not on Twitter. Is it just on the Switch? Can you send me a picture of this? I need to see this.
I found this article on Twitter here. My Nintendo News here. I'll just send it. The tweet. Okay, here. I'm sending it right now. I'll just put it in this group chat here. There.
I need to see. Okay.
What do you think?
Wait, hold on. I need to open this up real quick. Send that to the beach. So he can set that as his profile picture. Who needs the Paper Mario icons when you can get the Switch Sports icons?
Exactly. Fun for the whole family.
It's amazing.
Now you can replace your Mii with a sports mate.
That's.
Sounds
Oh, and also,
amazing.
they did Paper Mario icons recently, so I've been pretty excited about that. But who needs the Paper Mario icons when you can use the Nintendo Switch Sports ones?
Exactly. See, they know what they're doing. They know what the fans want.
Yeah.
And we obviously want Nintendo Switch Sports icons. Because they're just amazing, you know? Who doesn't love
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch Sports? Even though they basically kind of killed that game. So, you know, yeah, that game went really well for them. That game is very weird. I don't know what they were thinking of trying to release Golf at the end. I think it would have been way more successful if they had actually just released Golf when it was, you know, finished. And like when it was like, you know, or at least the game when it was finished, you know?
Yeah.
I don't really understand what they were thinking. Being like, oh no, it's okay guys, they can wait. Did they do a Nintendo Switch Sports Nintendo Switch bundle?
I don't know.
I thought they did. It would make the most sense if they did.
Okay,
Which
let's see.
profile are you gonna be picking? Which is your favorite sports mate? Actually, hold on a second.
Let me see. I think I'll just do HP this time. Yeah, that remix of the Level Up music from Paper Mario 64 is pretty cool. Okay, the pipe is still there. Okay. Did he send the Meech that yet? I'm gonna see if they... Okay. That's... I think that's perfect for Demeech, like for like a meme thing. Like those profile pictures. I'm glad they did a Paper Mario one, but that's funny. They added a Paper Mario one, but at what cost? Well, that's cool. Star Cookie. Okay, so here's Petalburg. Yeah, it's cool how the story changed a little bit. Yeah, like there's actually a reason why it's different this time. Like with how it's like at night right now and the enemies are different. Okay. Hey Reese, have you watched the Super Mario 3 cartoon before? Yeah, I have. I've been searching on Google for unique Paper Mario RPG mods. You know, Paper Mario 64, right? Well, there's a mod out there called Wish Upon Abyss. Yeah, that mod looks insane. New story, new areas, music. It's like a fever dream. That's cool how they reference like other mods there, kind of like how that Toad references other games like Fire Emblem and Paper Mario 64. I think I'll come back to this. Just want to see. Oh yeah. I just realized I leveled up, so I don't need to do that. Yeah, I like that remix of Petalburg. There's Koops. I like how I like Koops his new design here with the shell and everything. Hmm. Oh, there's a bandit there. Actually, wonder if I have enough. Okay. I think I'll wait till I get some flower points. Yeah, that's funny how there's Nintendo Switch Sports icons now. I know, I actually talked about the Paper Mario icons, but it's pretty funny that they're... I like how you could select, that one too, but, yeah, I really like the new dialogue here. Okay. So let's go over to, Schwank Fortress. Okay, okay, so there's, guardable items and non-guardable items. Okay. 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 Okay, I actually super guarded there. Okay. 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 I should probably tattle this enemy here. True Colors Amphibia reference. Okay. Yeah, I like how there's a new enemy type here, the Karupas. No, Mario 3 did it first. Okay. That weirdly didn't do anything? Okay. Yeah, the spiky Goombas don't have a lot of HP. Or I guess the spiky Gloombas. Okay. I like how there's more save points. Like, even though it's harder, like, I feel like the save points are more forgiving. Do I have the PAL block? Yes, I do. Okay. The music here is cool. Is this from a different game? Because it kind of sounds like, it's from the Mario and Luigi series. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to... Let's see. I think Goombella might say something. Okay, I don't think I can defeat them, actually, because, I guess I'm gonna have to get an item for this. Wonder if they will drop an item. I know it's probably not a good chance, but some enemies drop items, so. And plus I'll get the extra EXP. There's actually a reason to battle in the older Paper Mario games, so it's not like battling enemies and just not getting anything from it. Okay. And it's only 2 coins this time, which is pretty good. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm definitely getting better at super guarding and dolphin. Hopefully they're selling another PAL block or something. Let's see. Oh! That's actually... Okay, that's actually one you can throw. Okay. Okay. I'll just buy this just in case. Okay, I see. I didn't realize that would... I thought it was just a regular piercing blow. I didn't read it specifically. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I was like, how am I supposed to beat that with just one singular PAL block? But yeah, I see it now. Piercing throw. Yeah, use 2 FP, the lobby. Okay. So it's basically a better hammer throw. Okay.
Oh. It turns out I was mute, actually.
Oh!
My
You were
microphone,
muted the
that's
whole
why.
time? I couldn't hear you!
I was. I was like, wait, like, I was really confused.
Oh.
He's really concentrating.
Yeah, I was like, I was kind of wondering why. It's like the sticker star stream when I was completely, like, muted for the whole
Yeah.
time. Well, except on Discord. Do you plan to use, the Danger Mario strategy in your playthrough? I'm not sure I'll do it. I'm just kind of playing through it casually right now. But maybe, eventually.
I guess I'll recap all the things I said. I said the
Okay.
night theme looks pretty cool.
Did
and
you
I
talk
thought-
about some of the
yeah.
things I was saying?
Yeah, I said about like so I was saying something about like because you were starting with you were with the boss battle, and then there was like the spiky Goomba, and I had said something about that, and because I was like, oh, he's really concentrating with his game, and I didn't realize.
Okay. Yeah, that was
He's
kind
really
of
concentrated. Yeah.
yeah, that was kind of funny. It's like the sticker star stream where I didn't realize I was muted on Streamlabs
Yeah.
OBS.
I remember. You're muted the entire time.
Yeah. Yeah, I was struggling with that one, with the Dark Bristles, because, I didn't realize that I had that badge. I thought it was just a regular, piercing blow. I didn't know it was called piercing throw, and it was actually a new badge.
Hmm.
But yeah, this is a great mod. Oh, and I got a
Yeah, it looks
item drop
neat.
from that too. Okay. Oh, I just realized I have no FP. I guess I'm just gonna have to grind a little bit then. Well, I'm almost at the next level, so I think that's fine.
I like this part of the challenge.
Yeah, I don't really mind grinding in this game. You like in a mode
It's
like
pretty
this, it
fun.
kind of makes sense, but I think I just have to go back into the area here so the enemies respawn. But okay, I'm almost at the next level anyway, so that's fine. I like this battle system, so I don't mind.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like they actually, you know, they make the battle system part of the game and not just a mini game that pops up every time
Yeah.
you get into an enemy.
Yeah. Glad that I'm playing an RPG, not a puzzle game. Oh, I could have used a hammer there. Oh.
The origami concept, like with the battle system, is actually kind of interesting. It's just it doesn't work for a battle system. It works for maybe puzzle games. They should have
Yeah.
just made a puzzle game instead.
Yeah, you know, they should have made that like an extra mode in Origami King.
Yeah, like, even like they make it like a push mode game kind of thing. Or
Yeah.
something,
Or like an
like a,
yeah, they
use
could
a
have
character. and
yeah,
do
they
something like that.
or they could have made it like a different Mario spin-off, like Mario's Puzzle Adventure or something.
Mario's Puzzle Adventure. Yes, my favorite series.
And like if they used 3D characters, they might have actually been able to get through some of the restrictions.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, like, I don't know, it's weird with how the restrictions work and everything. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting better with super guarding on the emulator and everything. Just kind of had to get used to it. Of course you're using the item, so I can't get it as an item drop. Yeah, I'm almost at the next level, so... Okay, I only need 4 more star points, and then I can get the flower points. Because you actually don't have the flower points automatically.
Oh.
I mean, it kind of makes sense for the challenge and everything, and I do think it's cool that you, like, don't get everything, you kind of have to, like, earn it, I guess, but, oh, got a star piece, but, yeah, I only need to fight one more enemy until I level up, so... I like how it has a different message every time, you do, like, a first strike.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Apparently, apparently the giant purple fish in Sticker Star is an instant game over and I hate it. Yeah, I was actually kind of playing around with modding and everything, and I just randomly went into that level, and yeah, it is an instant game. The amount of instant game overs in Sticker Star is crazy.
Yeah, if you don't have enough stickers, too bad, you lose.
Yeah. And then there's also, like, a lot of, like, stupid, like, weird, mock game overs.
Oh, where it isn't actually game over, but it's just like, oh.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna run away so I can get that boss now.
It's funny when games troll a player, like in Cuphead. I think it's like one of the levels, or maybe it's even the first one, of the DLC thing. Apparently, what it does is it has like a fake game over. Oh no, it has a fake like you won screen. So and people think, oh, I beat it, and then it's just like, and then it's like, then they die. It's really funny.
The modern Paper Mario games have a lot of stupid game over screens. I mean, the ones in Origami King were funny, but like if there's a achievement in that game for not getting any game overs, so it's kind of frustrating that it's there
Yeah, what parts of the game does that happen?
With the sniff it, where you try to get the Luigi out of the thing, I think.
Oh, okay. Origami King got the locations and like the overall world design really good. Especially with like the
Yeah.
Shogun Studios. Like I have to say, I remember all the different locations from that game. What's it called? One of the best levels is the or areas, like the underwater like island thing, or I don't know, just so many cool stuff. They definitely put a lot of attention into detail, you know.
Oh. Well, I should have known that it was immune to that. Okay. Okay. Oh, don't worry, the stickers are everywhere, so you don't have to worry, and the grinding is slightly better than anything I did in Sticker Star. Okay, I'm just gonna save here. Okay. I feel like the star power fills up pretty quickly. Even though super guarding is still only or only 2 frames here rather than 3, I haven't had that hard of a time trying to learn how it works in this mod specifically. Okay. And it seems like you level up faster since you have a lot of enemies to deal with.
Yeah.
Okay. Seems like there's more, like, hidden things here, which is cool.
Yeah. More secrets, the better.
Oh, there's a, let's see. Yeah, Stone Koopa Troll. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Oh yeah, you can't super guard them. Okay. Okay. Nope. Okay. I like how there's a new mini boss here. That's cool. Like
Yeah.
with the Stone Koopa Trolls.
Like the variations. It's
Yeah.
neat.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I kind of know how to defeat them now, so shouldn't be as much of a problem this time. Okay. Reese, I forgot to ask, I like being bored, it's exciting in the soundboard. I don't have this, I still have to add it, but, for this stream, I don't have the soundboard up, because I still have it put away, because I'm, moving back into my campus tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh wow, that's really hard to dodge. Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to push. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream now.
Alrighty.
Because, it's been going on for a while now. I'm decently into chapter 1 now, so... Yeah, so anyways, this is a great mod. I'm really enjoying it so far. So anyways, thank you guys for watching the stream. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. And make sure to check out my Discord server if you want to.